EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Jets. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. 6-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check, hurt, ready, Liking 18. Let go.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And this will be stopped at the 44, having good for 7 yards.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The highest metric, the city just made it sweet. You could diabetic, they mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the end, get the LA yelling. Looking bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 It's crazy, scary.
Second and a couple.
Here we go, shot. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Preston. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go now. 70, Warriors, 70. Maverick, 60, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I don't believe that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just you mean because it's the opening drive, maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game.
Ready up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dragon 60.
On 1st down, Preston. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. The Jets sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
Ready, ready.
From just shy of midfield, Lawrence. And he's across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. A 2-yard pickup.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
19, ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Now Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Get it.
They'll run on first down. Preston. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You look at this Eagle defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the passing, number 28.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I'm feeling.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Like it. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Okay, ready. 70 Timberwolves.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Going quickly here to Thomas. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 79, Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Lawrence will throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. Complete to Likely on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Hurts. That's complete. Right around the 8. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready.
And Barkley did not get there. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown from 3 yards out. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
1st and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Okay, ready.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
19, Tiger, 19, Buffalo 18. 50 Bobcats, 50 Bobcats.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
The touching time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Ready.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And now off to the races down the right side. That's all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A a rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. Shoves him aside. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out of my way, I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
Offense taking over for their next possession.
Here we go, here we go.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field. And you're exactly right about that. And now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Got it. Ready?
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Ready, ready.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Ready? Cougar 19. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a third down.
And 5.
Warriors 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
Lawrence now to throw after that last run. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The pickup there, 5 yards.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You talk about closing in a hurry as a safety and run support. Not only did he get a good run in, he gave a pretty good pop, too, and finished off the play behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Ready? Back 70, back 70. Cup 19, Cup 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 18 Pioneer. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Now Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings him forward.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. Going up top. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to look to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
There it is, a staple of both teams' playbooks, the angle route. A lot of times you want to take away that inside route by a back, but when they sell it like he's going to the flat, that is tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball's completed.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And able to get this this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
First down, Eagles.
In motion comes the tight end left. A first down carry for Barkley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carroll. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now 2nd and 5.
Good, set. Anyway.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Trimmer. 73.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
offense taking over for their next possession. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
Hey, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. No gain on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Extra tight ends of the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Well,
it's here. The ball is free. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. And now after coughing up the football, serious concerns on that sideline. Their defense surrendered. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Here's the Jets punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A good passing down here. They send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down.
180, 180.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Carroll. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now Hurts looking to change the play. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They work now on 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Big 3rd down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards, as they hope to move it a little closer. Back to throw. To Barkley on the check down. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
1st down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Go get him, go get him.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Eagles 28, Jets 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly, got a great break on the ball, and able to force that incompletion.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Broncos.
Now Lawrence. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I take a G pass. Watch him do it.
We survived outside, all from the music.
They like, what he own?
The offense on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
On first down, Preston. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 70 Timberwolves, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Go!
Catch here, left side, Thomas. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Brian Thomas, 53 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Had the option to hand that one off and run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And Parker, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley looking for a seam, but finding none. They get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Carroll. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now a handoff up the middle. Preston. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Preston. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
Come 19. Come 19. 60. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
19. Go. 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Here's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for number 12.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, Nick siblings. Nothing for my children. When they disappearing.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8.
70. Bronco 80. 18. Pioneer. 79 Bronco.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here we go. This is 4th down.
70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go now. 60 Nazareth. 60 now. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany.
Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Preston. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Drake, you got it chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Come on. Set.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stuck cold behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Folks, kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Carroll. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Brown. And that takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
This is 1st and 10.
63. Great. Like a Hornet. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, 73. Hey, Silver.
Back to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he gets this all the way inside the Jets 20 into the red zone. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think hope was wearing one jersey, and worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Jets, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Commanders.
Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.